Woman's testimony brought jurors to tears this afternoon in the punishment phase of Bartholomew Granger's capital murder trial in Galveston. The jury found the 42-year-old defendant guilty Tuesday of capital murder in the shooting death of 79-year-old Minnie Ray Sebolt. Granger shot Sebolt with bullets prosecutors say were intended for his daughter and her mother. The pair testified against Granger in an aggravated sexual assault trial in March of 2012. Prosecutors say his daughter was the victim. The trial was underway at the time of the courthouse shootings. Judge Bob Wortham is presiding over the capital murder trial in Galveston County. Granger faces the death penalty or an automatic life sentence without the possibility of parole. KFDM reporter Megan Dillard has been covering the trial since it began. She joins us live from the Galveston County Justice Center. Megan?
Well, testimony began this morning after an outburst from Bartholomew Granger yesterday caused Judge Bob Wortham to put the proceedings on hold. Now, the defense attorneys, with the approval of the state's attorneys, requested that Granger undergo a medical evaluation. The doctor's report said that Granger is competent to stand trial. The judge entered that report into evidence today and moved forward with the testimony. Jurors heard from several witnesses today, including a nurse and deputies who work at the jail in Jefferson County. The jury also heard from Granger's daughter. We asked her family members if we could identify her. She indicated that we could refer to her as Granger's daughter, but preferred we not use her name. Her words brought jurors to tears. She described a continued forced sexual relationship in which she says her father forced her to have sex with him. She said he also molested her. She testified it started when she was around 10 or 12 living in Houston and continued when the family moved to Beaumont several years later. Granger's daughter testified, he told me he would rather show me than let me go on the streets and do it with someone else. She said she was a virgin until her father had sex with her. His daughter described growing up in a violent environment. She said he was controlling and threatened to come with a gun and shoot the whole family. Her testimony continued. He wouldn't let me go places. He wouldn't let me have boyfriends. He wouldn't let my friends come over. She also said her father would slap and punch her brother, sometimes would knock the glasses off his face. In earlier testimony, his son denied any abuse. Prosecutors said all of the testimony is to paint a picture for the jury to prove Granger is a continuing threat. Now, even though Granger apologized this morning, he had another outburst. Granger tried to curse at prosecutors as bailiffs were leading him out of the courtroom. Again, you could hear him yelling outside the courtroom. Now, some evidence that prosecutors saved for last: more than an hour's worth of telephone conversations between Granger and his family members while he was behind bars. Signs are posted in the jail, so inmates are aware they're being recorded. Granger repeatedly cursed, made threatening comments, and referred to himself as a superstar. Reporting live in Galveston, Megan Dillard, KFDM 6 News.
Log on to KFDM.com for more about the trial. Defense attorneys will call witnesses tomorrow as the sentencing phase continues.